Hello? Hello? Okay, there we go. Good. Alright, so I'm going to get started now. I'm going to be looking for a new fort location. See if there's anywhere good. I was debating whether to continue with an older fort that I'd already kind of set up. But I think it might be fun to start something new. We can set up our party and kind of get going. I'll try to pick something a little bit interesting. We'll see what kind of places might be good to go for. Just making sure everything's set up, that we can actually see the chat and everything like that. Okay, it looks good on my end at least. Okay, I'm actually going to keep the... I'll turn the music off later. Leave it on for now because there's no music for this part. Now, I just made a new world. This is a pretty simple world. I didn't do any special parameters here. It's just like a very basic world. That's why it's kind of ugly looking. But I'm thinking maybe something a little bit difficult. I don't think I'm going to do a haunted biome. That's just like an exercise in torture a little bit. I was thinking actually maybe a glacier biome. That might be kind of fun. So I see there's a few glacier zones in this area. It looks like this kind of desert and a glacier around here. So maybe it might be worth it to set up in one of these glacier zones. There's also a haunted glacier here, which I could try out. I think this is a glacier, right? Yeah, so there's also this glacier, which could be pretty fun to try. I don't know. We could try it out. Maybe I'll set up a glacier party. We'll try out this haunted glacier, and if it's too intense, maybe we'll have to set up in another glacier instead. I don't know. Well, we'll try it out. I may try this one. This is kind of fun. This might be interesting to set up on the evil haunted glacier. Now, let me see which might be the best area. This looks like a pretty good area. I don't have to worry about aquifer. If I'm in like an evil zone, I don't know if I really want to be dealing with the aquifer problems too much. And this looks like a pretty nice area otherwise. So this could be pretty interesting too. Okay, let's try this. Let's try this one. This might be nice. Let's embark here. With salt water, yeah, it doesn't really matter that much. I mean, sure. We're going to go into the cavern anyways. Now, I do have a few profiles I set up before. I wonder if I should use one of these. It might be worth it to use one of these ones, though I think on a glacier, I might like to have a bit more food. I'm going to actually use my profile too. And if I have any points left, I don't have any points left. So maybe I'm going to have to sell some stuff I brought here. And do I need a copper battle axe? I guess I kind of do eventually, so I might keep that. I do have a lot of extra ale and stuff. This is 0.47 version. Version 0.47, so this is the pre-Steam release version. Let me write in the chat. Yeah, so I'm going to see if I can bring a little bit extra food. I do have some extra food here. Some extra cave fish and plump helmets, as well as plump helmet seeds. Where are my plump helmet seeds? Either way, so I do have enough here. I just hope that's enough food, because on a glacier, you're always desperate for food. I'm going to have to dig down to the cavern basically immediately, because otherwise I don't know if I'm going to be able to get food. And since this area is haunted, it may have the reanimation. To be honest, though, I don't know if I should even bother with a reanimating biome. It may be a little bit too scary. But let's see if I can add a little bit more food. Let's maybe add one more cave fish. That's all my points here. Anything maybe I don't need. I don't know. I kind of need all this stuff, I think. Maybe I could go a little bit lower on the buckets. Just one bucket. Actually, no, I might need two. So let's go at least 2 buckets. Copper warhammer. Yeah, I'll keep 2 for now. Granite. I think I'm going to dump the granite. I don't really need that. I will bring the logs, though, just for making some beds to start off with. And I'm going to put the rest of my money into food. Let's go for just plump helmets. Okay, that's good. So I think this is fine. I think this is going to be okay. Let's begin. We'll try this out. If I die immediately, I'm just going to go to another glacier, but a much safer glacier. And we'll try just a totally new embark. Okay, I'm going to turn the background music off because we don't really need it. I'm going to keep just the classic Dwarf Fortress music on. Okay, let's continue here then. Whoa, look at this place. Oh my god. What a map. Oh my god. Jesus Christ. Well, that's the glacier, and I have no idea about if it's reanimating or not. There's no animals around here at all. I mean, there's one easy way to find out. We can kill one of these animals. Yeah, I know. Wow. Okay, let's just start digging immediately. Dig down. Just lay out downstairs. I guess we'll dig it right by our little starting area. Like, why not, you know? Just dig a few layers down for now. And just see if we can get through the ice at least. I don't think there's an aquifer around here. Okay, it's snowing. Yeah, maybe this was the wrong location. This is not a very interesting looking location, to be honest. This is a really ugly looking place. I mean, I don't know. I kind of like glaciers. They're kind of interesting. But I do wonder, is this a reanimating biome? I really have no idea. What is this? What do we have here? Is this limonite? Okay, interesting. I always kind of forget what the different minerals are. I have to get the smelter to actually realize what these minerals are. Okay, so the problem with a glacier biome, this one doesn't have an aquifer, which is good, but, uh-oh, goblin blood. Okay, you know what? That's not a big problem. So here you guys got a palette change. It's not going to be just white. It's going to be red, bright red for most of the game. So the good thing about goblin blood is that means we're not going to have reanimating weather or like really dangerous weather. I'd rather have like raining blood than raining something else, you know, like some kind of evil storm or whatever that makes everyone sick or turns them into undead or something. This is a much tamer kind of evil weather. So actually I'm pretty happy about this. But still, we don't know if... Okay, so this is not a reanimating biome. So basically, this is a pretty easy... I mean, not easy, because glaciers are pretty hard. But this is a pretty standard type of setup here. Can I zoom in a little bit? Let's actually zoom in the game a little bit for you guys, so you can see a little bit better. So this is not reanimating biome. We do have some little nasty guys, though, like this blizzard man. So we do have to be careful a little bit. I'm actually going to set up my militia right now. Let's get them set up. Yeah, military. Let's create a squad. I do have a little militia set up already. These two, I think, are assigned to the expedition leader and then the peasant. And we'll get up their weapons. I believe these two have... Did I forget to set up their equipment? I think I didn't, right? Equip these guys with some kind of weapon. Let's give them both the hammers. I did bring 2 hammers specifically with us, so we'll get them to set up with war hammers here. I brought 2 war hammers specifically for defense because when you're on an evil biome, you really never know what's going on here. So either way, I need to focus on digging because we're going to have big problems if we don't dig down. We have to find the cavern pretty quickly and we have to get into a safe position. I really don't like this position here. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to mine out a small area in the stone and let's just collect some stone to make a quick wall around our little starting location. So I'm just going to mine out a little area here. And we'll have to wall this up because we don't know what could come. There is a blizzard man around here. He may or may not attack us, so we don't really know about that. Can you guys even see what's happening here? Yeah, I always bring at least a few military dwarves anyways. I always bring at least one dwarf with some kind of military training on almost every expedition. Just because you never really know. And it's nice to have someone who can just go kill annoying things on the map if need be. But unless it's like a really safe biome or something, I don't know. Like sometimes I won't do it, but I do like to have at least one military dwarf for any kind of evil biome or something where you're kind of expecting trouble. It's definitely good to have a dedicated military dwarf, at least one whose focus is entirely military. And if not that, maybe 2 at least. So I have 2 here. One is my expedition leader, so they've got a little bit other skills besides just fighting. But the other one is just dedicated military. I want these guys to dig this area out so we can start building some little walls around here. So let's build walls here. Just to wall off our little starting place here to make it safe from whatever's around here. Let's use rock salt and ice. Doesn't really matter what. Yeah, just make some very quick walls. Oops. Okay, that's good. There's nothing really around here anyways. Okay, we don't have enough of anything, so I guess we have to keep mining anyways. Okay, whatever. Let's keep mining anyways. We'll get that one wall put up. We'll get these guys to keep mining some more rock salt, and then that'll let us get some more stone to actually start mining some stuff. Also keep going deeper. Let's actually expand this, despairing. What? Why? Oh, because of the goblin blood. Jeez. Yeah, they're getting covered in goblin blood. So, they're not very happy with that, right? Yeah, okay. I was caught in freakish weather. Ah. Is annoyed when caught in annoyed when caught in a snowstorm. He's in despair when caught in freakish weather. Within the last season, he felt satisfied with his work. Okay, this is going to be a big problem, yeah. Getting pissed off by the weather. I mean, this weather is pretty freakish. It's not that bad, though. I mean, just like blood. It's not a big deal. Does this look like incomprehensible to anybody? Like, I mean, to be honest, I think I couldn't have picked a worse biome for making the game easy to understand just by looking at it, because this looks like nothing. This looks like a mess. But we're just on a giant glacier. Now we need a way to get water as well. Now the cavern should have water. As I said, I didn't do any kind of customization for this world. Actually, one thing I need to do is I need to open up Dwarf Therapist, because I'm a big baby. I need that to actually play the game. Let me remember that. I mean, it doesn't really matter now. For the first few dwarves, it doesn't matter, but I'm going to open it up anyways for later, just so I can get an idea of what everybody's doing. Yeah, okay. I do like to have Dwarf Therapist open when I'm playing this, because it helps me kind of keep track of what everybody's doing, so I'll leave that open on the side. You guys can't see, but Dwarf Therapist is a really nice tool, like, especially for the old versions. I've not really played the newest version enough to really know what I should be... Let's keep building. Let's build more walls if we can. Do I have enough to build another set of wall? Yeah, I do. Oh, maybe not. Damn, one short. And I do not want to use my logs to do this, so keep waiting a bit. We got to get more rock salt to build these walls. Hopefully nobody dies. I'm going to also bring all my guys inside, so let's set a location. Just so they're not standing in the evil weather, they can get inside and kind of cool off. Let's set a meeting zone here. Doesn't really matter what it is, just want them to go inside. Logs for beds, yeah, because I'm in an area with, I'm on a glacier, so there's no wood, like on the surface at least. And, you know, I mean, the caverns are going to be pretty deep. I don't know where the caverns are, I gotta look for them. But in the meantime, I probably do want some beds, so I will, maybe I'll turn this little area here that I'm using to mine stone, maybe I will turn this into like a little temporary crafting zone. So I'll build a little area for a carpenter, and I'll make some beds so the dwarves can get some sleep. And I'll leave everything in the cart for now. It doesn't really matter to pull it in. It looks like this area is not too dangerous, though there is this monster here, which I don't like. This is an evil biome, so it's not like that safe, but it isn't reanimating. It doesn't look like it's reanimating. I haven't seen any reanimated creatures, and the evil weather is just blood, raining blood, or blood snow. So blood snow is pretty tame to deal with. I do have this guy who's a little bit questionable. I don't really want to deal with him, though we might have the military go kill him if he's a problem. He's kind of coming close to our fort, so I want to watch out for him. What are the units on the map? Looks like there's nothing much, just an Osprey and a Blizzard Man. Blizzard Men are the unique evil unit on evil glaciers. Glaciers, this is a savage. Actually, no, it's not savage. It's haunted, so it's just a normal, traditional, everyday evil glacier, I guess. Okay, let's see if we can build the next level of the wall. I do want this monster man to go away, though. I think I have enough stone for this. Let's build one here. Yeah, we have more than enough now. Okay, let's build another wall going this way. And just block off our little entry hole as much as possible. Okay, there, and we'll delete one of these walls to make a door. A door, actually, no, I don't have enough for that. Okay, so a door is fine for the early game, just to keep wandering monsters out. Now, a lot of monsters can really easily destroy doors, so it's not like a long-term security solution. But just for the early game, having a door will be nice. And we'll keep getting these guys to mine out this little area here. Let's keep mining this whole area. Yeah, just mine this whole area out. Doesn't really matter. We'll build a carpenter workshop here and start building some beds as well. This will just be an initial starting little area. I might build a kitchen too. I guess I don't really need to build any of these kind of alcoves. It doesn't really matter. Yeah, let's build it out of rock salt. That's fine. Now, there are a few ways to get water. I could melt the ice. There are different ways you can melt ice. When ice is, I think when ice is deconstructed or constructed when you use it in the fort, as in if I place like an ice block somewhere as like an item, then it turns into water, at least as far as I remember, if it's indoors somewhere. I just realized I have a fisher dwarf and I have no water anywhere on the map, so I forgot to delete his fishing activities. We don't need a fisherman. Maybe we can find a cave. That was still a holdover for when I was playing on an ocean biome. So on the ocean, having a fisherman, a dedicated fisherman is excellent. Yeah, no water, no water. Everybody's complaining. Okay, we'll also build the last little bit of wall soon. I'm going to throw up a few more workshops as well. Let's build a mason workshop. Just right here. Out of rock salt, that's fine. And we'll build a kitchen. Or sorry, not that one. What is kitchen again? Kitchen is Z. Let's build a kitchen like right here. It's fine. And we'll build a brewery as well so we can start getting some food a little bit. Wait till these guys kind of clear this area out a little bit. There we go. Oh, sorry, not Farmer's Workshop. Still, there we go. Just put it right here. That's fine. The look of this doesn't really matter yet. We need to kind of get settled first. This is still a pretty dangerous area. And the lack of food, lack of water is going to be an issue pretty soon, I think. We do have a good supply of food, so we should be okay. But we do want to make things a little bit easier for everybody. Like, we can cook a little bit of food. Let's make some easy meals. We'll have to set up a stockpile indoors as well. Maybe in the ice layer, we can set up like a little stockpile. Just temporary for the time being. Just a generic stockpile full of just random stuff we'll put here. Just so we can start bringing all of our things indoors. Yeah, that's fine. So we'll do that. That'll be good. After this, I'm going to have the miners start digging down and hopefully reach the cavern if possible. Let's finish off this wall here. And I'm also going to delete one of the constructions here. Remove construction. There we go. Oh, sorry. Remove designation. That's what I want. So maybe like right here. Oh, never mind. Actually, I got to cancel the job. So let's cancel this one. There we go. And we'll just put like a door there. That way we can have minimal amount of security for this little area here. I'll build like a rock door. Whenever they finish this mason workshop, I can build like a little rock door there. Let's make some beds in the meantime. Let's make 7 beds for everybody. That'll be more than enough beds for starting off. Everyone doesn't need their own room yet, but at least we have enough beds for the starting 7. Even though we're in like basically the middle of nowhere in a hellscape, covered in blood. Look at the amount of blood here. Oh my god. There's like blood on top of blood. This whole glacier just a bloodscape right now. But it's blood, but it's also just normal snow. There's actually just normal snow falling too. So it's a weird mix of weather. You get the evil weather, but then you get the normal weather too. Okay, so we got our little starting fort up. Not starting fort, but our starting fortification up. That should stop any kind of small mobs from coming and attacking us, you know? Alright, so we'll do that. That'll be good. I need someone to come build this workshop so I can actually make a door here. Also get some drinks brewed. Let's brew a few drinks for everybody. I make them happy. Snowstorms. So yeah, we're getting snowstorms and then blood storms at the same time. So the map is turning just an utter mess. To be honest though, I like this look better than when it was just all white. The white map was like burning my eyes, but this is actually quite nicely textured with the different layers of blood and snow. It looks actually not that bad. I don't find this that bad. I think the look is okay. You got mugs on embarking? No, I didn't get mugs. I forgot. I used a pre-made embark where I'd kind of set things up in advance, but this was from a previous evil embark, so I did have something set up for like an evil zone, but I didn't get everything that I probably should have, so I didn't get mugs. They're gonna have to drink just out of the barrel, I guess. Cozy bloody ambiance, yeah. I like this setup, yeah, it's nice. Okay, can anyone please, I think because my miner is also my mason, so no one's actually coming to make this mason workshop. I could use one log to make a bed, but logs are so valuable for me. What do you dislike about the Steam version? Honestly, it's the lack of hotkeys. I don't like that. I wish I could have the hotkeys. Okay, actually, let me put that aside. I don't know if this speed's so big. I wish I could have the hotkeys available. Now, can you guys see the chat on the screen? I just noticed. Let me actually check that. I don't see it. Is it because it's below everything? Let me actually try that out. That's odd. I don't know why my chat setup is not working. Oh, can you guys see it now? I see it now. Let's actually change that up a little bit. I can't really see what everybody's saying. So let's actually, maybe you shrink that down a little bit, make it fit in the box here. That's good. Now I can kind of see everything. All right, there we go. So hopefully you guys can actually see the chat. There, I see it now. I don't know. I mean, I don't like the new release. What I was saying about the new version, I don't like the lack of hotkeys. I don't like the... I mean, they did keep the Axie kind of art style for the classic version. I don't like the new UI at all. I find it really hard to navigate. And as terms of changes, like a lot of the changes they've made, I find are a little bit meaningless. I don't know, I just like this old version. Plus, this is the version that I can install directly through my package manager on Linux. So, I mean, I don't know. You know, it's easier like that. I just dislike change. I think I've been playing Dwarf Fortress. I dislike change in general, you know? I think that's a common mindset for a lot of Canadians, have that natural... conservative mindset. I don't mean like political conservatism, because a lot of Canadians are not politically conservative, but most Canadians are very emotionally conservative. They don't like to have any changes in their life. They don't like anything to be different or new. Everything has to be the same. So I kind of feel like that sometimes. I think it's good to have that kind of mindset sometimes, but you kind of need to avoid getting too caught up into it. Especially voting for the Conservative Party in Canada. Joy, it's a mess. People make the mistake of doing that, and that's not a good mistake to make. We got an election coming up too, and I don't know what I'm going to vote for. Okay, I want someone to come make this. What are the miners doing? Is everybody... Do I even have a mason? Let me check. I do have someone set as masonry, but they're just not doing their job. So I don't know why this is not getting made. Why is it not getting built? Oh, it's suspended. Come on, dude. Okay, there we go. There we go. Take up arms and Trump invades? I don't even live in Canada right now, so maybe, maybe not. Oh, boy. I need a dump zone. I'm getting junk spreading up here. Let's make a little dump zone up on the surface. Now, I do need to be careful because even though this area doesn't seem like... What is wrong with this wolf? Oh, he's freezing. Poor ice wolf. The ice wolf is freezing. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I think it'd be very sad if Canada got taken over by the US, but that's a big reason why the Canadian Conservative Party went from basically they were going to totally destroy the Liberals, and the Liberals have been the singular party for all of Canada for like 100 years, basically. We've barely had any other parties do anything. But, actually, no, I don't want to repeat. What do I have repeat on there? But they were going to go from being basically irrelevant as a party to now they're probably going to... If they win, they're going to win a minority or they're going to lose. So I don't know what's going to happen with that. Let's make a custom stockpile just with everything. And that's mostly because of Trump, because Trump was threatening Canada, and most Canadians obviously don't want to be American. I don't want to be American. So that's something that kind of shifts the popularity very, very quickly. People quickly forgot how terrible Trudeau was and immediately went on the Mark Carney train, which I don't agree with either. I'm not going to vote Liberal, but I don't know. You know, that's just how it is. Okay, yeah, we need to set up a dump because we got some food rotting here. That's not good. We need to build like a roof on this little hut here. Build a door. Do we have a door yet? No. I'm going to set my miners to no hauling, especially this guy that's my mason and miner. Just turn off all his hauling duties because I need him to actually do some other work. I don't want him to be hauling shit all the time. Actually, you know what? Both miners, I'm going to turn off all hauling on both miners because they really don't need it, and I need the miners to be mining, at least for the time being. There we go. Okay. As I said, I'm using Dwarf Therapist at the moment to control everything, to control the labors. So that does make it a lot easier. Dwarf Therapist is such a great program. I saw someone mention before, should I go back to 4.7? I don't know. I mean, really, in my opinion, I haven't really seen much actually change. Okay, what the fuck is going on here? Why is this rotting? Oh, did I put corpses here? Yes, I did. Okay, block corpses. Block refuse. Jeez, I'm so dumb. Okay, let's put another little area for dead stuff. I do want to keep it inside because even though this area doesn't have reanimating weather or anything like that, and it doesn't have a reanimating effect, which is nice, you never know. Sometimes when you're in an evil zone, you might have weather come from a nearby zone into your zone, and that could be evil or reanimating or something like that. So you do kind of want to be careful anyways. I have played some games before where I was in an evil area. What am I doing? Jeez. And it was like otherwise pretty normal, but then somehow you get an evil weather coming to your zone from somewhere else, and that's always like troubling. So I don't want to leave any dead bodies on the surface, just in case, you know. Even though things look pretty cheap, look pretty safe at the moment. Okay, let's build our door here, and that'll give us a little bit of security for the time being. So we're kind of secure now. At least we're not going to have any random monsters come in. We are pretty close to some goblins. Can I see the world map? Let's take a look at the world map. So here's where I am. This is the kind of evil Glacier zone. We're in the rapid continents in the God-forsaken frost. Now, are we actually on an island? I think we actually are on an island, which is a little bit unfortunate. That means we may not get any dwarven caravans. I didn't check that in advance, so uh-oh. That's going to be a problem if that's true. Yeah, so we may be on an island. That's not good. Yeah, ooh. So we may or may not get any dwarven migrants. That's really bad. And we have a lot of goblins nearby. Uh-oh. Some elves as well, so we might get elven trade. And some goblins close to us as well. Ooh, that's going to be a problem. I don't remember. Do migrants cross oceans now? I don't think they do. So that could be a real big problem. I didn't check that in advance. Oh boy. So this fort may be pretty undermanned for quite a while. We will absolutely get our first migrant wave. There's always one migrant wave you get. But after that one, you know, who knows. Let's build a door as well. Another door. To block off my refuse room. This is going to be my refuse room. And actually, the first thing I need to do is start digging. We got to start digging down to the caverns. Find them if possible. It's going to be a lot of just doing this. Just keep going down many layers. You get 1 or 2 migrant waves no matter what. And it's all a matter of how much you send back to the mountain home. Yeah, I know that. So we should be at least somewhat populated. But again, we're going to be undermanned for sure. Like, if we only get those migrant waves, those 2, we will be pretty understaffed for the whole fort. And that means any losses are going to be a big problem. So if we lose a dwarf, for whatever reason, that's going to be a big issue. And this is already a pretty hard start. I just need to find the caverns pretty soon. We may have to dig quite deep. The last fort I was playing, I didn't find a cavern till really deep, like hundreds and hundreds of layers down. But that may depend on the biome. Like, that was by an ocean. Sometimes when you're on very tricky biomes where the surface level or even the depth of the ocean is kind of inconsistent, it can kind of change the way the caverns generate. They might generate all bunched up right close to the bottom layer of the world. Let's do, okay, what am I doing? Yeah, let's set a few layers down. We'll go down to layer 50 for now. Just kind of explore. And see if we hit any kind of caves. Again, a cave will be our salvation here, because we really do need a cave for some fresh water, some fish for some food, and then maybe start farming as well. Okay, go down to layer 50. That'll be good for the time being. There we go. There we go. Okay, that's fine. That should be a decent borehole for the time being. We'll kind of explore those layers, see if we find anything. Let me set up my my hotkeys a little bit here. My zoom toggles. There we go. Let's set up a hotkey. I'm gonna set this as yeah, my gate, my surface. Zoom here, yep, that's fine. Next one, we'll set one also maybe right here as well. And I'll name this one just meeting zone. Yeah, that's fine. Okay, that's good. So that should be pretty good. That means at least we can keep an eye on some of these things a little bit easier. What's your play when the goblins show up? Entrance kill box? I don't know, we'll have to set up something. I'm wondering, on this kind of map, it's going to be pretty difficult to set much up. I think I'll just do kind of a typical trap hallway, snail shell. The good thing about this setup is it seems like there will be a lot of metal on the map. I do have some limonite. I forget what limonite is. Like, limonite is what exactly? What kind of metal is this? I always forget what the metals are, unless it's something really, like, easy, like hematite or something where I always, like, use it. I kind of forget some of the other ones. So I always have to pull up the Dwarf Fortress wiki and kind of see what is... Okay, limonite is iron, so that's good. Not bad. I kind of forgot about that. So that'll give us some kind of iron economy. If we can find some coal, that will be nice as well. We can make some steel, which will be very good. So I'm thinking, honestly, maybe just like a big trap hallway. We're probably not going to be able to do anything with water much on this map. Like, I kind of doubt it. So, yeah, just like a big snail shell trap hallway. I like doing trap hallways with, some area. If I have enough dwarves to make a marksman squad, I'll put like a little area for the marksmen to fire into the maze. And the goblins just have to go through the maze, go through a lot of traps, and then eventually get cleared out maybe by the military squad at the end. So usually that's something I like to do, especially if there's no water or no other kind of features. But we'll see. Who knows? The goblins might stay away if it's covered in goblin blood. Though we are in a very goblin-heavy region, so any visitors we do get are probably going to be goblins, for sure. We do have elves nearby. Oh, actually, you know what? I think I got to slaughter these horses, because these horses are going to die soon. Let's actually kill them before they become an issue. Let's make a butchery. Butcher shop, we'll kill them, and then we'll just cook them right away. There we go. Make a butcher shop there in our little starting zone. Okay, let the miners dig. If they find anything, that will pop up and tell me about a cavern or something. Okay, good. So at least we do have iron. That is nice that we have iron at the start, because sometimes you get a bad start where there's just like no good metal around. Oh, we did find a cavern. Nice, nice, nice. Let's check it out. Let's check it out. That's not very deep. Only layer 79, right? 80, 79. Wow, really close to the surface. Because surface is only like 100. So not very deep at all. Look at that, like about 10 deep. So is there any water in this cavern, though? I don't see any, which is going to be a problem. Ugh. So water is important. It's not as important as... Okay, let's actually cancel some of this construction, though, for the time being. And I'm going to block off the stairway, because we don't need them to actually come down here anymore. I'm going to make a new stairway that accesses this cavern in a little bit of a better way. At least we have wood. Wood is an important thing, too. And we'll have access to good land for farming, which is going to be helpful. Cobalite looks like. Okay, just remove a few of these designations. Doesn't really matter. The problem is I don't see any water, so there might be some water somewhere. I don't see any at the moment. I guess we have to kind of explore a little bit more. So let's cancel the mining. Get the miners to come up. And we'll block off this area here. Let's build a wall again. Like right here will be good. Let's use some ice so we know it's coming from the surface. The worst thing that can happen is if you use a rock that's from a different part of the map and it stops your dwarves from coming. So what are they grabbing down here? Yeah, I don't see any water around. This is a really deep cavern, though. Look at this. Oh, did someone get trapped? Oh, you bloody idiot. Come on, stupid asshole. I hate when that happens. Okay, let's remove this construction. Stupid. I knew that was going to happen. All the time this happens. Jeez. What are they even grabbing down there? What's down there? There's nothing down here. What are they grabbing? Stupid. And some troglodytes, looks like. Let's take a look. Is there anything in the cavern? Yeah, a lot of troglodytes, a lot of ice wolves. Let's also make a hotkey in the Cavern zone. Like right here might be pretty good. Hotkey 3, we'll zoom right here. That'll be fine, and we'll call it cave. It's fine. There we go. Okay, that's good. Now we have our hotkey set up. We can start building a little bit of a more serious fort. Any kind of wall, it doesn't matter what it's made of. It could be made of, like, I don't know, any material. It could be made of glass, and it will stop anything 100% of the time. So Dwarf Fortress is not, like, that difficult if you... let's butcher an animal. Oh, I need to slaughter the animals. That's right. So let's actually slaughter the animals. Yeah, these guys, we don't need them. Let's slaughter them. We're going to kill both these horses. We don't need horses around here. Do I have anyone set up for butchering? No, I don't. But whatever. These guys will do something. Okay, I think they're done grabbing... Oh, so we have something here. Look at this. We have water. So yeah, we can get water. So if I build something out of ice and then I deconstruct it, it just turns into water. So that's interesting, right? That's interesting. So that's an easy way to make water in an otherwise water-free zone. So that's an interesting little trick, but I'm not going to bother with that right now because we do have the cave. If we can find water in the cave, that'll kind of solve our problems. Let's build another wall here. Hopefully block these idiots from going down. Let's use the rock salt. That's definitely from the further up layers. Yeah, slaughter the cows and butcher them, or slaughter the horses and butcher them. There we go. Okay, yeah, block that. There we go. So he'll block that one off, and then we'll build another tunnel to the cave. Let's build somewhere else. Let's find a good entrance to the cave. Somewhere we can actually enter pretty nicely. It looks like there's no big flat areas, which is unfortunate. I like having a nice big plain, but this cavern is really rugged looking, so it's not going to be nice for... I guess this is probably the best area. So let's kind of make a little borehole around here. Maybe like right here. Yeah, nothing around here. There we go, and we'll dig our little tunnel around there as well. Make it a little bit obtuse. It's always good to have these little obtuse tunnels, especially when you're connecting to a dangerous zone, because you never know what's going to be there. Let's also kind of clear out this area a little bit more. We'll make a little kind of barracks zone here right now. This will be a place for the military to come train a little bit later. And make, again, like a little obtuse pathway. That way, whatever comes in has to go through this whole little area. There we go. This will be good. So, again, pretty awkward little pathway. I like the Axie kind of graphics. I think they just look good, you know? I mean, granted, my current map doesn't look very good. This is like the ugliest map I could have chosen. So it's not that nice here. But I mean, I don't know. The sea of like frozen goblin blood is kind of aesthetic in its own way. But you just have like layers and layers of blood on top of blood at this moment. And a little bit of snow on top. Okay, let's set up our corpse pile. That's what I want to do here. Let's put corpses in here. in the cooler. This will be the frozen cooler room. Built deep inside the glacier. Let's build the door there. And we'll make this for both corpses and refuse for now. There we go. That's fine. We can arrange our stockpiles later. I mean, the stockpiles don't matter too much. I just have everything dumped in these areas. It depends. A good tile set, I really do like a good tile set. For example, I was playing Dungeon Crawl Stone Soup last week. And like on here on stream last week. And I find the default tile set for Dungeon Crawl is really good. Let's cancel that. So I find the default tile set, like the graphical tile set for Dungeon Crawl is really nice. And super useful for identifying characters and knowing what they're holding. But it really depends. Like a good tile set is I appreciate it. But often Axie is like pretty nice middle ground. Like some games I just prefer Axie anyways. For example, what am I saying? Oh no, that's my my daughter probably woke up. She was having a nice nap this morning. Probably she just woke up, wants some food. It's gonna be Easter soon, so we're gonna have some nice time for Easter. Paint some eggs and stuff. I'm sure she'll like that a lot because she's never done it before, so that'll be pretty nice for her. Yeah, she's always very grumpy in the morning. She woke up like at 4 a.m. this morning, kicking me in the head. So that was always a pain. I don't know what her problem is lately. She's been waking up super early and then have to kind of like spend like an hour or two trying to get her back to sleep. All right, let's continue on. I did find some other stuff. What is here? Oh, just some other mineral. That's fine. We'll have to set up some little trap hallways here later. It doesn't really matter that much for the time being. I don't expect anything too dangerous to happen yet. Like I said, this is an evil biome, but it's a pretty, like, tame evil biome, to be honest. Like, when you're in an evil biome where the most evil thing is just, like, raining blood, I mean, it's good for a Slayer album, but other than that, it's not that dangerous for anything. Okay, we got it in okay setup here. We do have to start building some other zones pretty soon, though. I do want to get some farms set up. We're really, really behind on farming, which is going to be a problem because our food supply is not that great. What is our food supply? Meat 40, seeds 40, drink 50. So we're okay for the time being because I brought a lot of food to begin with, but that's going to run out very quickly. So we do have to set up some cavern farms very quickly. I'm going to set up a little fortified cavern zone, and we'll start a little farm here as soon as we can. This cavern is really shitty though. Like there's no water anywhere here I can see. I don't see any water around here. This cavern is so deep. Holy shit, this is deep. This may actually go from one cavern layer to another. And what is this metal here? What is this? Sapphirite. What is that? I totally forget. I always forget the metals, like what they are. Or what they contain, you know? I'm not a geologist, so I don't know. I need to look again. What is that? So, sapphirite. Well, either way, I have my wiki open to remember what these are. The most evil entity in the evil biome is the player. Yeah. For sure. This is not too bad. There's not much going on right here right now. An albatross and some ice wolves. That's about it. So yeah, lucky this is not a reanimating biome. I didn't know in advance, so I did kind of prepare myself a little bit just in case. We do have like a very minimal little setup here. Oh, I made beds, and I think I forgot to actually build them. So someone's sleeping outside in the ice. That's not really good. Let's build the beds. Let's put a few beds here in our little hidey hole. There we go. Just a few beds there for now. We'll start building some actual rooms pretty soon, but we need to get farming set up because we're going to have a problem really soon if we don't have any farms. Get these guys to dig out this area, and once the farms are up, that'll make it really easy to go on. And get some wood as well. Having this wood here is so nice. Yeah. Don't see any, once the caves are open up, I guess we'll get some dwarves to explore around. I mean, they'll probably go explore on their own, which is good. We might be able to find some water. Otherwise, we might have to go to, like, the next cavern layer to even find water, which is not very great. I would like to get some water if we can get it. Because we may run out of beer, we may run out of alcohol before I can get the farms going, which will be a big problem. Just raining blood constantly, and who are these people staying on the surface? I wonder if I should just build a roof here. That might be a good idea. Like, what materials do I have? I guess I could build a roof. We could build, like, an ice roof. Just to kind of cover this area up. You know what? I think I will do that. Let's build a little ramp. Construction and a ramp right here. And we'll just build a roof around this whole area. Build it out of ice, that's fine. And let's build a roof up here. Or a floor, I guess, to control this area. That's pretty good. There we go. That's a nice little floor there. We'll cover this whole area. What? No access to 100 building material, non-economic. Okay, I don't even have nearly enough of everything to build this. No. Okay, so whatever. We need more materials to actually even do this. So let's keep mining. We'll keep mining some stuff. Eventually build a roof up there, if possible. You know, I've been playing the Axie version of Dwarf Fortress for so long now, I find it really hard to go to a tile set. And I've never really seen a tile set that I actually find to be, like, useful or more descriptive than the Axie is. Like I was saying, for some games, if they have a really well-made tile set that looks good and gives me the information I think is necessary to play the game, I'm totally fine with it. But for other games, like, no way. Like I said, I think Dungeon Crawl, the default tile set for Dungeon Crawl Stone Soup is great. I love it. Like, you can see the weapon in the enemy's hand. You can identify every enemy really easily. It also just looks nice, too. I like the environments. Other games like Angband, I tend to prefer Axie. That's just because, I don't know, I find Angband just, like, suits it. But for other band variants, I don't know. I've been playing Hangband recently. Has anyone tried that, Hangband? This is like the Japanese Angband variant, or specifically it's a variant of Z Angband or Z Angband. So I've been playing that recently. It's been fun. I hate the default DF tile set for the Steam version. Yeah, I hate it too. I find it really, it doesn't describe things that well. Like, I don't really know what I'm looking at. Oh, migrants. Uh-oh. Okay, good. How many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Looks like. Hopefully they won't get attacked by the wolves. I guess not. Okay, they all came in safely. Nice. We have some beds here. They can all just cram in there. Oh, okay, good. Let's see here. So let's see who arrived. Let's check out who arrived. We got a lot of new arrivals. Wow, we got a child. Don't need any children here. Some tanner, potash maker, farmer, woodcutter. Definitely need a woodcutter on the fucking... What's the dumb fort name you got? What is my fort name? I don't even know. I did random, so I don't even know what my fort name is. Let's see. Geez, where do I check the fort name? I think on the civilization screen. Dwarf Fortress of Gilt Lizards. Yeah, Gilt Lizards. Okay. The Parched Oil and the Hazy Bodice. Okay, so I didn't even check what the fort name is. I totally just did random, so I didn't even check what it was. I just kind of started the game, and I didn't really look at a lot of things. That's why I have a Fisher Dwarf. I started with a Fisher Dwarf, even though there's no water on this entire map. Like, because this is actually a pre-made setup that I had made for my last kind of playthrough, where I was playing on an ocean biome, so I did want a fisherman. But here, definitely fisherman is pretty low priority in terms of jobs. Let's make another door here for the time being. That way we can control that area at the top. Oh, and actually I want to set this door as keep tightly closed. That's right. I want to make it tightly closed. So hopefully animals don't wander in. I forgot to do that. I should have done that earlier. We'll mine out this little area, and then we can finally access the caverns. We can set up some little traps around as well. I used to slap the CLA tiles on DF, which was close enough to accuracy, but it replaced the floor tiles with colored tiles because the amount of black space between letters always made my eyes hurt. Yeah, I see that. I see the appeal of that. I've never really done that. I do kind of like the black tiles. I don't know. I don't mind it that much because it makes it easy to differentiate between the floor and the walls, you know? I find, at least for me... Oh, what is that? What is that? Uh-oh. Giant rat. Giant rat. Giant rat alert. Okay, let's get the kill squad going. Squad and... Oh, sorry. Activate the squad. Where's my military? Jeez. Okay, squads... Yeah, and attack this guy. Kill the giant rat. There we go. We do not need a giant rat coming in. Go kill that rat. Go get him. There we go. Boom, 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 boom. Nice. Rat alert, rat alert. Rat has been successfully neutralized. So the rat problem is done, thankfully. Let's set a door here so we don't get any more stinky little rats coming in. And let's start cutting some trees down here. I want to explore this cavern a little bit. I do have to start getting some farms up. This is like a big problem not having any farms. Let's chop down a few of these trees here. A logger is a nice character to go... Sorry, not character. What am I saying? A nice dwarf to explore a little bit with because you can send him out to some of these areas where... you want to explore. So let's actually send him out to a few of these little corners over here. What is this? We got a lot of metal. Wow, we got tons of metal on this map. This is a great map for, like, metal production. What is that? Camel? Nah, bud. We don't need any bulls or camels around here. I'm going to slaughter all these animals. Like, we don't need animals here. They're just a waste of food and money. Okay, the goat. Oh, this is like a pet? Stray bull. We don't need the bull, though. Let's slaughter the bull. How do you set for hospitals? I need to get some water for the hospital. I can't use beer. Unfortunately, patients don't like having beer poured on their open wounds. So we do need a hospital of some kind set up. I do need to find water. I've not found any water yet. Let's make tightly closed. I really need to find it because I haven't found any, and that's going to be a problem. Is there water here? I don't know. There might be. I haven't found any yet. This cavern is so deep. Look at this. Tons of metal here as well. Look at all this metal. This is like, what, silver? Native silver. Wow, nice. That's great. That's going to be great for my hammer dwarves. Lots of metal. Oh my god. Tons and tons of ores on this map. This is a great map for metal. Would it be clean, though? Yeah, I guess it would, but apparently dwarves don't like it very much. Let's butcher that, that cow I just killed. Alright, and we do have to set a, we do have to start building some actual settlements here. So I'm going to build a little bit of a nicer fort, kind of close to the caverns here. Oh, here's some nice cavern open area, too. That's pretty nice. Let's actually dig a little bit further down. I think I'm going to set my main hall, maybe right here will be a good spot. In this area of the cavern will be pretty nice. We'll set up a main dining hall for now. I think getting a dining hall set up will be pretty good. Then we need to start getting some production facilities other than food. But food production is definitely number one. We'll put up a really simple dining hall. And some kitchen areas, as well as other kind of storage too. Yeah, let's make a few little storage areas for drinks and other food. This will be our main kind of food production area for now. So we'll get drinks here. Other food will go here. Make this one a little bit bigger. I'm not very good. I mean, sometimes when I have more time, I do like to make the builds look a little bit nicer, but for now I'm just getting some basic stuff set up. And we'll build a few other little side rooms here as well for different purposes. For things like mugs and barrels and things like that. Yeah, let's get these little side rooms up. Good. Okay, then we have to also set up some other kind of production facilities, but getting food production first is nice. And the key to making your very, very basic builds look a little bit nicer is doing this. Just cutting the corners off the squares. It makes everything look a little bit nicer, you know? Not that nice, but whatever. We can do a little thing here as well, too, like a little alcove. Oops. There, that's kind of nice, right? That looks good. That instantly looks a little bit better. A little bit better, though. Right? Whatever, that's fine. That'll be our little dining area for now. That'll be pretty good. We'll set up some more basic production facilities up here. What are some other workshops I might need? I would like to get some metal production, but I think that's going to have to wait. Crafts Dwarf Workshop. Maybe I'll set that up here for now. Because sometimes dwarves have a nasty mood or something, and they often want a Crafts Dwarf Workshop to facilitate it. So maybe I'll do that for now. I don't know what else we really need. We don't need much else at the moment. We do have the food production here. We need farms. That's the main thing. We need some farms set up. We have a lot of dwarves. Not that much food. And I think we have no alcohol to make left. I think I made all the alcohol already. Let's build a farm. Let's build a farm. That's what we need first. Let's build a farm right here. So this is a good area for a farm. I think we'll just make a very simple, fairly big plum helmet farm right here in the middle. Like right here will be good. And we'll try to block off these other little areas as well, so no little nasty buggers can come in and intrude on us. Okay, build a farm plot here. We'll try to wall off the farm a little bit. Yeah, build some little walls around here. Good. Slate is fine. Yeah, try to wall off these little areas. We'll make some other kind of entranceways here. I'll make maybe a little door there so we can actually still access the rest of the cavern in some of these areas. Actually, you know what? Let's actually clear out a lot of these areas here. I want to clear out a lot of these things. So let's clear all this little plateau off so we can actually use it for constructing stuff, you know? This will be good. I like how Vinesauce Joel did the bedrooms in Makulatil Aztec weapon pattern. Stayed with it ever since. I always do a kind of, I don't know how to describe it. It looks like grapes almost, or like a honeycomb pattern. I will set up bedrooms pretty soon. We got to start getting those things done now that we have access to wood, so we can actually make beds. Let's clear off this whole plateau here. This is what I want to do. And then we can wall off some of these areas to make it a little bit safer. Get some nice little farming areas set up in this area. It's pretty nice. Actually, you know what? Let's actually delete this farm for now. Remove building. Oh, no. What am I doing? Jeez. Oh, I deleted my walls. Whatever. It doesn't matter. We'll build the farm there. I was going to move the farm over a little bit, but it doesn't really matter. So we'll just rebuild those walls again. Block off this northern area. Right here. Yeah, that's good. We'll put one right there. Okay, good. That's fine. Is the area exposed from above? It is. But that doesn't really matter for now. We'll build like some tall enough walls, so hopefully most things won't be able to get in. The main thing is that this is going to be a little farming colony in the cavern. And the actual entrance to the fort, I'm going to eventually put a drawbridge to make it lock up. And we have a door here now as well to prevent most of the small little things to wander in. So hopefully a lot of the small creatures won't be able to wander into the actual fort. But we do want the farms to be also a little bit safe. So I will build some walls around the farms themselves. I just want to set up some little farming plots. Maybe another farm plot in the south there. Now, did I actually explore these other areas yet? Looks like I did. Still have not found much. Let's send our woodcutter over here to go check out these other areas of the map. Cut a few trees over there. That should get him to go explore this little corner here. Kind of explore the northern part of the map. I really want to find some water. If I can find water on this cavern, that'll be great. That means I don't need to go down to the next layer of cavern. Every cavern layer gets increasingly difficult to deal with. So as long as I can stick in the first cavern layer for a little while, until I need like more resources and stuff, I'm going to do that. Yeah, this farm should be enough for our current fort. Our current fort is really small, only 12 population, so this little farm will be enough. But we do need more eventually. Let them clear out this area. We can also... Geez, I really wish we had water, though. That would be nice. So what's going on? Where are my farmers? Are they not doing anything here? Okay, they've cleared this area up. So I don't know what the farmers are doing. Are they going to actually come do anything? We're getting little, like, fungi wood trees growing here. Young tower cap. We do not want that. Can I remove this? Let's see if I can cut this. How do I remove these kind of little things? Do you go for silk or do you find webs? There's no silk anywhere in this cavern. I've not seen any. Really annoying that there's none. Oh, geez, I totally realized what happened with my stupid farm. I deleted the farm, so I did delete the farm. Oh, boy, okay. I'm an idiot. There we go. Let's build another farm. Well, at least we can do the farm that I wanted, make it a little bit smaller, and squish it against this wall here. Yeah, then we can fit like 2 farms in this little area, so that's good. We'll make another farm plot. Should I even bother with another farm plot? I don't know. Maybe later, but we'll have enough space for at least maybe 2 or 3 plots in this little area, and that'll be good. I might have to go with pigtail if there's no silk. I don't see any silk in this cave. Like, look at this cave. There's nothing here. A lot of metal, though. There's a lot of metal. But no water. Like, no water at all in this cave. That sucks. Oh, well, not a big deal, I guess. We'll have to find water elsewhere. Lots of metal, though. Look how much metal there is around here. Sphalerite, we got cobalite, we got native silver. I have limonite for iron at the surface. Not close to the surface, I mean. Jeez, look at this. Oh my god, I can't even see anything. Just blood. Just totally blood. Oh boy. Oh my god, what is this? What is going on, you guys? Bloody idiots. Why can't they put it in here? Bring it to the fucking dump zone, stupid assholes. God. I'm going to have some mental breakdowns from the dwarves pretty soon because things are getting a little bit rough. Okay, let's set our farming here. Yeah, let's do all plump helmets. Spring, summer, winter, fall. Plump helmets every season. This is the plump helmet maxing farm here. Just to get some farm production going. Okay, hopefully that'll help out. I'm also going to build a little wall around this farm zone to hopefully protect it. Maybe I should keep some of these little walls for now. Let's do that. That'll be good. Some slate. Yeah, right here. And we'll use the natural walls for now. I'll have to delete some of the designations around here to complete these wall areas. And we'll make a door as well so we can exit this little farming colony that I'm setting up here. Okay, that's pretty good. That'll be a nice little farming zone for now. And we'll make an opening for a door there, so that way they can at least get out. Maybe like right here is fine. So we'll put a door there. And this can all be the farming zone. Let's also delete these designations here. There we go. Okay, so that's pretty nice. That'll be a nice little farming colony here. Hotboxing the miasma. Real dwarf hours. Yeah. They should move this out. What is this anyways? Like what's there? I can't see anything there. They're just like shit making miasma there. Something is making miasma and I can't see what it is. It doesn't let me see there. Which is odd. Why can't I just throw that in here? This is the junk pile. They don't want to throw it in there? Whatever that is. Okay. I think we're going to have to delete this butcher shop. Let's actually just remove this building. I don't know what's underneath it that's making miasma here. But this is a big problem. We're going to make some new bedrooms pretty soon, but we do need to get some food very quickly. Our new dining hall will come along pretty nicely. And farm, at least the farmers are coming to work, which is good. What are the miners doing? The miners are building this. So this is going to be my new dining hall. Let's actually make a hotkey right here. We'll call it, it's fine. And I'm going to reassign my cave hotkey to this one right here. Because this is my kind of cave entrance. So we'll set it right there. There we go. Okay, good. Jeez, what is this? Like, what's making this miasma here? I can't see anything here. There's nothing here. There's just like miasma for some reason. I don't know what's making it. Is it this thing? Is there like a fish in here or something? I don't know what's going on making this miasma. Whatever. I don't know. I don't know what's making it. There's something here making it, I guess. Did the cat kill something? Is there like a dead something here? I don't see anything in here that's dead. Whatever. Like, I don't know what's going on with that. That's a little bit annoying. We will have to set up some bedrooms pretty soon. From thick panel. Okay. I'm going to set up a new little dormitory. This area is not that great. Let's set one up a little bit closer to the dungeon here. Or not the dungeon, the cave. So maybe like right around here, we'll set up a new little dorm. Just so they can gather in some other place other than that shitty little hovel up there. I'll eventually try to make a nice big hall where they can all gather and hang out, like big meeting hall. I love to have the big meeting halls for my forts, but I think we need time to actually get things set up. We need to get food set up before we do any kind of, I don't know, luxury building. Let's see some exploration. How did the exploration over in the north go? Did we find anything yet? Looks like not. I still don't see any water. Yeah, I don't see any water, so that exploration trip did not go that well. Probably there's no water on this cavern, honestly. I don't think there's any. Okay, what are all these other farmers doing? Like, what are they doing here? Let me check my dwarf therapist, because these farmers, I got a bunch of potash makers from that immigration wave. A bunch of useless potash makers. Let's get a few more farmers going. Like, what skills these guys have? Jeez, these guys are all useless. Useless. Like, no skills besides potash making. I'm looking at their skills right now. Their skills are like potash making, wood burning. Okay, a wood burner will be fine to have. I would like another farmer at least. One more farmer would be great. Who's this guy? This guy's just a useless nothing. What is he even doing? What is his job? He's just a nobody. He's a peasant. Okay. So I'm going to make this guy my second farmer. At least we have 2 farmers. Go farm. 1 sacrifice for exploration might suffice. No, there's nothing really dangerous in the cave, honestly. Like, not that I've seen. I've been sending out the woodcutter to go explore. I have a woodcutter that came in the migrant wave. So I've been sending him out here to go check out some of these little areas. You know, that's a pretty efficient way to explore. Just like this. Find a tree, go send him to cut it. Oh, sorry, I didn't set the tree chopping. There we go. And let's also explore a few other areas here, kind of in the south. Maybe we'll find a water source of some kind. Get some more wood as well, doesn't hurt. I can explore these other areas around here. Can I find path? Can I find path? What? There's lots of paths, jeez. Is that other area blocked completely? It might be. So we might have to open up this little area. Let's remove construction here. That way they can actually access the northern part of this cavern. I'm going to build a few more rock doors. Oh, no, let's cancel that. Let's build 2 more doors. Now, the problem is this farm is going to take a long time to start actually producing stuff. We could send some dwarves out to go gather things. Let's actually find a nice open area. See if we can get some dwarves to go gather some stuff. I'll turn on plant gathering on a few dwarves. This cave really sucks. I don't like this cavern at all. It's all just like cliffs and sheer drops. There's very few big, nice open areas. Let's see if there's anything I can collect around here. There might be some things to collect. I don't know. I don't think so. Sometimes you can collect edibles in the cave. It depends. See, sweet pods, but they're dead. So, not really great. There's not much in this cave to collect. Okay, he can't find the path. What's wrong? What path is he blocked from? Oh, maybe this one over here. Maybe there's no path to this little area over there. That could be possible. We did explore the southern area a little bit. Looks like there's some things down here. Is this spider web? Okay, some spider webs. So we did find some silk webs, which is good. That'll help us get some kind of cloth production up a little bit later. If we can't grow pigtails. I'm a little bit hesitant about growing too many pigtails because I do want to focus a lot on food production. Oh, let's actually set a meeting zone right here. This will be the new meeting zone. And I'll delete this zone. This can still be like a barracks, I guess. Or a dormitory. There we go. Okay, is this almost done? This is almost done. So once this is done, we can set up some food production. Let's actually build our workshops already. Let's build a still here, a new still. We'll build the food production. We'll build our food storage, and that should be pretty good. What's going on? What is this? Migrants? Oh, you know what? Let's build a somewhere for the caravan to arrive. We'll build that later, I think. We'll build a depot. Discuss your situation. There's much to share. Any requests? I definitely need wood and food. That's probably my biggest requests here. Let's just ask for any kind of wood. I don't know what kind of wood is necessary. Actually, no, we have enough wood. I don't think we actually need that much wood. Metal, I think we have enough metal. Maybe some, like, coal will be nice. Oh, that would be in, what would that be? That would be in other blocks or something, right? Let me look for some kind of coal blocks, if I can find something like that. There we go. Okay. Let's get that. That'll be useful for anything like that. Let's get more seeds of everything. Any seeds they can give us will be excellent. Dimple cups don't really matter that much. What else would we like for them to bring for us? I guess not much. Maybe like other plants? Looks like they don't have anything but plump helmets. And I don't think we're going to grow any above ground plants anytime soon. So that's fine. Let's leave it at that. Gypsum plaster. Oh, well, too late now. Doesn't really matter too much. What do they want from me? Okay, they really want figurines, prepared meals, and meat. With kind of minor desires for a few other things. But figurines will be nice to make. We don't have any craft dwarfs. Let me actually set someone as stone crafter. Who would be a good stone crafter? I'm going to take a look at my dwarves. Who might be a decent stone crafter? Looks like a... Geez, all these new migrants are just so useless. Like, they can't do anything. Let's get this potash maker. He could be a stone crafter. And maybe a wood crafter as well. Yeah, why not? He's got actually good skills for all the crafting. I'm looking at his crafting skills right now. He could be our combination bone, stone, and wood crafter. That'll be pretty good. Getting a jeweler as well will be nice. Someone to do some jewelry making will be always good. Jewelry making is like such an important skill if you have the kind of liberty to actually use it. Okay, who else is good for jewelry making? Maybe we'll set somebody up as like a jewelry maker for the time being. Let's see. No one really is like good at jewelry making who I can actually spare. Yeah, too bad. I'm looking at their stats now on Dwarf Therapist. Maybe later we'll check that out. Doesn't really matter for the time being. I'm definitely not going to be setting up much industry yet. I need to get my food set up. So is that food set up yet? Almost. Let's build our workshop for the farm, or sorry, for the kitchen. Take a long time to cut this stuff. Whatever, wait for them to clear this out, and then we'll have to rearrange our stockpiles a little bit. We do have a little bit of farming going, which is nice. That'll at least get us a little bit of extra food, make some beer, stuff like that. Always useful. Looks like we do have some little sweet pods around here. I see some. What is this? Plump helmets. You know what? Let's set up a little gathering zone in this area. This is probably the biggest open area I can find in the cavern. So I'll set up a gathering zone here for like my plant gatherers. Let's gather, pick fruit and things like that. That'll be good. Now, does anybody even have plant gathering turned on? Herbalist. I do have a herbalist. Actually, I don't want them to be my herbalist because they're also my main farmer. I don't want them doing all those jobs. And Miller, we'll turn that off for them as well. Yeah, let's find someone who's kind of useless. Make them into a herbalist. Alright, that's fine. Leave it as it is. There we go. I want to make my main farmer totally focused on farming, so I'm actually going to turn off all hauling jobs on that farmer specifically. You can choose one dwarf to own a workshop to get good at it. Yeah, I will later. Right now, I don't have anyone who's skilled, honestly. I'm going to turn off all the laborers for my farmer. I want my farmer to focus on farming only. And just farm, you know? Because I do need food as soon as I can get it. Getting a little bit of plump helmets coming in, which is nice. Good little harvest, which is good. Okay, this is almost done. Whenever this is done, we can start doing stuff. They won't finish the last little areas where I'm going to put my food stockpiles. So that's very annoying. Let's, you know what, let's, in the meantime, I'm going to start building. Oh, what is that? What the heck happened here? Uh-oh. Oh, no. What happened? What the fuck happened? Jeez. I was... Troglodyte. What happened here? Dwarven child found dead. What killed them? Oh, boy. What's going on here? Oh, my God. What happened? Jeez. Let's look at the reports. A troglodyte came in? Did a troglodyte come in and kill him? Okay, what is going on? Oh my god, the troglodyte came in and killed the child. What the fuck? Jeez. Look at this. Oh my god. Damn, dude. So a troglodyte came in and just murdered a child. Troglodyte grabbed his neck and snapped his neck. It looks like. What is it saying here? Tearing apart the muscle, bruising the bone, tearing apart the muscle, bruising the bone. An artery is opened up in the attack. Oh boy. Oh boy. Damn. What the heck? Where is that troglodyte? Is he still here? That troglodyte is still here. Let's fucking kill that guy. What is he doing here? Okay, let's get the squads out. Kill this fucking little creature. Can't be killing our children. What the heck? Yeah, maybe I'll build a second farm for quarry bushes. Just plump helmets are really a good standby. Jeez. What the heck? That sucks, dude. Bro, I need to set up some traps really quickly. That's something I need to set up. Let's build a, I don't want to build so much junk here. I want to start getting some actual production set up. But I think I do need a mechanic workshop in the meantime to start to make some traps. Just some basic traps will be really helpful. Yeah, let's set up a mechanics workshop here. We need some, like, things to defend this a little bit. This is bad. We lost one of our young. I guess that's true. At least it killed a child. Like, that's the best option. And we got more immigrants, which is good. Do we? Yeah, more immigrants. Great, nice. They're all so cold. Dump the child in the refuse bin. That's fine. Totally fine. Problem is more mouths to feed. Too many mouths to feed. Yeah, let's set up another farm. That's a good idea, like you said. I'm going to build another quarry bush farm. I believe I have some quarry bushes. Let's build a fairly small one here. Yeah, like right there. That's pretty good. That's enough. He killed a child. Yes. Should be bled for violating the NAP. Yeah. Are there any troglodytes left? Should just go kill them all. One troglodyte left. Let's go kill this last troglodyte. Where is he? So he's minding his own business. But you know, my mentality when it comes to crimes of this nature, when it's like this kind of thing, I feel like the whole community is at fault, you know? I don't think you can just blame, like, an individual. I definitely don't believe in, okay, what am I doing here? Okay, attack this guy, please. I don't believe that it's just the individual at fault. I believe the whole community is at fault, because what did this troglodyte do when his brother was coming to kill my children? My dwarven children? He did nothing. He stood by, he let it happen. He maybe even encouraged it, you know? So I feel he's almost equally at fault as the offending troglodyte was. So he's got to die too. And we're going to go kill him off. Let's go see. Where is he? Oh, is he killed already? Oh, he killed very quickly. Wow. This guy even got a name. Dosto Blavest. So maybe he'll be in the... Okay, that troglodyte was killed off pretty quickly. I didn't even see him get fought. Where the heck is he? Peasant is fighting. Let's go zoom. Where is that? Okay, what? He got beaten up. Oh my god, he died. Is he dead? No way, dude. The troglodyte beat him up. Oh, he killed the troglodyte, but he's really wounded. Damn, dude. I haven't even set up a kitchen yet. I haven't set up the kitchen yet. I've just been getting settled in the fort here. Actually, I should do that. You're right. I should set up the menus and stuff. Okay. I don't even have a profile manager yet to do anything much. I'm still working on this whole fort here. They're taking forever to clean out this area. Yeah, cave, plump helmets. Yeah, let's know cooking. Yeah, that's fine. Everything looks okay. We don't want to cook any seeds. Sometimes the dwarves eat the seeds, though. We're pretty low on plump helmet seeds. Yeah, that's fine. Let's leave it as it is. Don't need to do much. Plump helmets dies if cooked. We're getting a lot of plump helmet, though. You mean the spawn dies, right? I lose the spawn? I don't think so. I thought they get the spawn when you put them in the kitchen. If they eat the spawn itself, then that's bad, but... I'm pretty sure if you cook with a plump helmet, it does give the spawn back. Or maybe I'm mistaken, I don't know. Okay, well, we got a lot of plump helmets growing, which is great. That's nice. We need to find water, though. Water's becoming a big issue. I think I may have to set up a pool of some kind. Let's pause for a minute. Now, what could be a good way to get water on the icy map? Yeah, dimple cups are good for dye, but that's about it. They're the only point. If you want to dye your clothing, it's fine. I never dye my clothing. They all run around with whatever generic color the cloth has. Let's see. So getting water in the glacier. Now, usually if I'm in a glacier, I just look for like a cavern and then I find water that way. But in this case, it seems like that's not really an ideal solution. I could go to Cavern Layer 2, but that's going to be increasingly dangerous. So I may not want to do that. I don't know. Maybe I should. That might be the easiest way. The other way would be just dropping ice somewhere. But that's not really that efficient, to be honest. I don't know. I can't remember, to be honest. I do need the plum helmets for food, though, because I'm pretty limited on food. We can brew some drinks anyways. Let's just get them to repeat. Whatever, that's fine. Kitchen. Oh, we got this one. So let's set up a stockpile here for our food stockpile. And this will be specifically drinkable plants. Plants I can brew and turn into drinks I'll put here. So let's disable all for now. Block all. And what do I want here? I want the plants, but specifically a few plants. Now, some of these I think don't matter. I don't think I'm going to find any wheat or any of these special ones. I'm just going to turn on the ones that I plan to brew, specifically cave wheat and plum helmets, which are the main ones I think I will be brewing. I don't think I'm going to be brewing anything else for the time being. So just put those two there. That'll be fine. Yeah, that's okay. We'll also make a stockpile maybe right here for finished drinks. We'll put something for drinks here. So the drinks are finished. They can just plop them off in this little area. We can expand this later if we need to. Let's block all. We'll put all the drinks here. Whatever, all of them here. That's fine. Okay, good. And we'll put the food stockpile over here as well later. And I'm going to turn off the drinks and the drinkable plants at my generic stockpile at the surface. We're going to slowly start cleaning the stockpile out. I'm actually going to turn off all food here. Let's disable all food. We'll eventually slowly clear out the stockpile here. Actually, oh, it's full of stone, isn't it? I don't want to have stone there. That's a waste of space. I should have turned that off. Yeah, disable stone. Disable blocks and bars and stuff. Disable gems as well. We actually don't need all those things here. I should have turned those off at the beginning. I kind of just turned everything on. Let's also turn off wood. We don't really need wood here. Yeah, okay. That stockpile already full of junk. Remember when I saw Undead Biome that stalled for too long? The cavern already full of zombies. Yeah, this is an evil biome, but it's not a reanimating biome, so it's not that bad. Like, there's nothing in the caverns that's too dangerous than normal. I mean, just normal things in the cavern. Nothing that crazy. Okay, who's coming to build this farm? What are the farmers fucking doing? Alright, let's check this area. Still carving this out. They need water. They don't have any water. Thirsty. My brewer needs to come and brew this stuff. Brew some drinks for me. I would really love some kind of water. That will give me a fish supply. That'll be really great for getting some food in. But I think I might need to go down to the next cavern layer. So I think I might start doing that. Then we can find some fish maybe. That'll be good. Let's build another borehole going down. Now, the next cavern layer shouldn't be too deep. Maybe a little bit deeper than this one. So we'll keep going down. We'll see if we can find cavern layer 2. That should be pretty good for us. Geez, this cavern is so deep. Look how deep this is. Insane. Okay, just keep going down. Go down the bottom of the cavern. I think this cavern goes below level 50. Okay, reaching about the bottom of it right now. Soon we got to set some industry up. Once that dining area is done, we get some food production, we get some nice little areas for them to hang out. That'll be great. We do have some farms now, which is nice. Like, the farms will make our job a lot easier. Actually getting food. I think our food situation is okay for the time being. What is my food stocks? I'll check in a minute. I need to keep digging this down. Oops, where did I lose that? There we go. Keep digging down. That's okay. Go down to maybe, like, I don't know, level 30 or level 25, I guess. There we go. 25. That's deep enough, I think. We might be able to hit the second cavern pretty soon from there. Okay, so we got to start getting some better production facilities up. This area is almost done. Like, geez, how long is this taking to build this stuff? Do this now. Brew me some drinks immediately. And start making some food. Let's make a few easy meals for everybody. Diggy hole, yeah. Okay. Great. Okay, oh, where's he going with that mushroom? Please don't take the mushroom. And let's also do a few other things. Now, one problem is my current mason is a... actually, let's pause before I start fiddling around with stuff. My current mason is also my main miner, so I need to try to arrange some of my labors a little bit more. So, who else has good masonry? No one really compares to the miner, so we'll have to find someone else who can do this job. We got a lot of useless dwarves in those last migrant waves, honestly. A lot of really bad dwarves who can't do anything. This guy's a potash maker. Maybe he can be a mason now. He's okay at masonry. What else is he, like, okay at? Let's see. Okay at masonry. He's actually pretty good at a lot of the smithing. So maybe I'll turn on all the smithing labors for him. And glass making. Not that I expect to... find glass anytime soon. He's also a good gem setter. Whatever. Who could be a gem cutter? Is anyone good at gem cutting? No one is good at gem cutting. Too bad. Well, whatever. We'll turn on all the smithing activities. He can be our smith once we start getting some metal production. I need to get metal production going. The problem is we do have wood, so that will be okay for getting some kind of coal. But not really ideal. I would like to get some coal, actual coal if possible. Everybody needs water. No water source. I know, bud. I know there's no water. I get it. All of them need water. Are we actually out of, like, all drinks? Drinks 5. So we have some drinks. Very minimal number of drinks. These guys, please brew drinks, keep brewing drinks, and please finish mining this. Like, what are these miners doing? What are they doing? Where are they? Miner, construct building. Why are you constructing a building? What are you constructing? Do I have any buildings to construct? What is he building? Jeez, I don't know what he's doing. He's just doing whatever. Let's remember to set up my doors here to stop anything from coming in here. There we go. That's good. All of our dwarves apparently decided they're just not going to be doing any work for now. I don't really know why. Like, this farm, nobody's working on this farm. Okay, let's reactivate it again. Okay, getting a little bit of brewing done. We're also going to make a stockpile specifically for mugs. When we can get a crafter, we'll start making some mugs. That'll make the dwarves a little bit happy. Get some tables and chairs as well to make them a little bit happier. Let's turn everything off, disable, and just turn on... Where are mugs? I think mugs are in finished goods, right? Or enable. I think they're in here, right? Oh, yes, goblets. Here we go. So just goblets. This will be just a goblet storage whenever we can make those. Oh, we gotta start producing some stuff. Let's make a few tables and a few chairs. Okay, what are all these doors? Oh, what is this? What happened? Did I get an alert? Some migrants. Okay, so it seems like we do get migrant waves. I've had 3 migrant waves so far. This is my 3rd migrant wave, which is good. So even though we're on basically an island, it seems like we do get migrants. I guess they can swim across the ocean or walk across the sea ice. I don't know. You know, maybe they can walk across sea ice. I'm not really sure, because you can in adventure mode. So more migrants. A lot of them. Wow, look at all these migrants. We got to start setting up some beds. Like, this is a big issue. They're still carving the shit out. Let's start making some bedrooms. Yeah, that'll be a good idea. Let's do it, like, right up a little bit more. Kind of outside of the cavern area. Like, right here maybe will be a good place for the beds. Actually, you know what? I want a bigger zone. Maybe right here is good. This is not too bad. Let's start making like a bedroom. You guys are wondering what the bedrooms might look like. Let's make a bedroom area here. Just build a long tunnel, and I'm going to start making some bedrooms up around here. So this is how I usually make bedrooms, just like little nodules like this along the vine. That's why I said it's kind of like a grape. Just like all these little nodules going along, and each one will be a bedroom. We'll put a door, we'll put a bed, we'll put all the necessary things in there. Put some on both sides as well. How many will this be? This will be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So about 16. Not bad. There we go. That's fine for now. How many dwarves do we even have? We have 14. Oh no, we have 20. So let's make enough for everybody. 16. 2 more. Or 4 more, I should say. There, at least every single dwarf currently in the fort will have a room, which is enough for now. We don't really need to worry much about later. There we go. That'll be the bedrooms. Cavern farm is vulnerable against flyers. It is, but it doesn't really matter too much. I'll build a roof over top pretty soon. That should help out a little bit in terms of stability. Actually, you know what I really need? I'm not so worried about the cavern so much as I am about the surface, because we might get some surface flyers coming in, or people climbing in. Goblins can really easily climb this. So actually what I need to do is start building a rooftop of some kind. So let's build a floor up here. There we go. That's pretty good. We'll build a floor, this whole area. Yeah, that's fine. I think that's okay. I don't think we can get in through here. Do it like this, and we'll build one more layer around. Yeah, like that. That's good. And what can we use? Let's use marble. We have a lot of marble. Oh, what am I doing? Just do that. There we go. Okay, we'll set up the rest of the roof as well. Make everything match. We'll just do marble again. And I'll also clear out that little area for the ramp so they can actually get up and down. There we go. Just for now, we'll remove this one. That way they can actually travel around. That should make the top a little bit secure. Oh, and let me set up the second farm here. Okay, cave wheat. Don't have any cave wheat. Let's do quarry bushes. And I guess plump helmets for wintertime. So this will be the quarry bush farm. The other one is the plump helmet farm. And that should be enough food. Basic food. There, we'll build our rooftop so nothing come in. I'm much more worried about something coming in from the surface than I am from the caverns for the time being. We do have to worry about, like, Forgotten Beasts if Forgotten Beast comes. But to be honest, I have no protection against Forgotten Beast anyways. These doors will not stop a Forgotten Beast. They're just going to be crushed. I need to set up some kind of mechanic workshop soon. Oh, I do have one. Okay. Let's make a few rock mechanisms for the time being. There, we can set up some tables in our dining hall as well. Looks like our dining hall is all done. Let's set up the stockpiles here. Change settings. So I'm going to turn all the food on here except for drinks. We don't need drinks. We'll turn off all the drinks. And we'll also turn off the plants that I'm currently using for brewing, which are cave wheat and plump helmets. And that's fine. All the other food can go in here. That's no problem. These other things don't really matter that much. I don't think we're going to see any of this stuff. For now, we'll keep everything in here. Maybe we can move some stuff around a little bit later. Yeah, that's true. These doors are not very strong, though, but they're just a minimal defense for now. I'm going to set up some bridges soon enough to block off both the cavern as well as the surface. Surface, we're going to have to make a better, like, area. This is not good. I think I may make a second entranceway underground somewhere else. Like, maybe make a tunnel going off somewhere, which will be our main entranceway. Actually, you know what? I should do that right now. That'll be a good idea. Okay. Inga's Books Exit has been elected to the position of Holy Gravel of the Grey Creed. Okay, what the heck is Holy Gravel? Is that like the mayor? I don't know. Either way, yeah, that's what I'm going to do next. Let's get that done. Let's build a new entranceway to actually enter the cavern. And we'll kind of close this old one off eventually. Oh, forgot about that. There we go. Oh, jeez. I totally forget again. There we go. Okay. So we'll make a new entranceway. Promoted to priest. Oh, okay. Yeah. I don't really interact with the religion system that much. I don't think I've seen that before. Maybe I have. I don't know. Maybe I just ignored it. Let's make a nice long entranceway that's very confusing. We'll have 2 main entranceways, I think, for the time being. This one will be the kind of normal one, and then we'll also make a enemy one, which will be like a maze, basically. But I think we'll make them both a little bit maze-like to just, you know, just in case. Like, it doesn't really matter. It'll take some time to cut, but cutting through ice is pretty quick anyways. There we go. So this will be our secondary entrance, or sorry, our primary entrance, and we'll make this wide enough that the caravan can actually arrive into it. Okay, and let's make our surface entrance. We'll put it over here somewhere. Let's do up, down, stair, yes. Do like right here. This will be a good spot. After a long hallway of sorts. There we go. We'll make a little caravan depot over here as well. That should be more than big enough. And then we can kind of block off this whole area if need be. Don't the caravan need ramps? Oh, yes, you're right. So I'll make ramps. Maybe, you know what? Let's, uh-oh. Troglodyte alert. What is that? Brewer found dead. Wait, what? Oh, no. Oh, boy. I wasn't paying attention. No, the troglodytes, bro. What are the troglodytes doing? Troglodyte, killing everybody. Death. This is truly horrifying. Where are these fucking troglodytes? Jeez, they all got names now because they're killing people. Oh boy. Oh boy, this is bad. This is real bad. Oh boy. Oh no. Kill this fucking troglodyte. Oh boy, that's bad. That's bad. That's real bad. Damn, that sucks. Oh no. Oh no. Okay, where's the other troglodyte? He ran away, I guess. Or he died. Who died? Who do we lose? We lost a peasant. We lost my brewer and a troglodyte. That's so bad. Oh, sorry. Wait, no, losing a troglodyte is good. We lost the child. We lost a peasant, which was my second farmer. And we lost our brewer. So who was that first brewer? Was he my first farmer? No, he wasn't. He wasn't my good farmer. He was just some random farmer. And that brewer, who was that brewer? He wasn't also a good brewer. He was just some random immigrant. So these were just two immigrants that died. So not that big a deal. But again, also kind of a big problem. And oh, what is that? What is that? Uh-oh. A toad. I was worried it was a troll. But yeah, cave toads. Are they dangerous? Are they going to kill us? Yeah, cave toad is bad. Let's go kill the cave toad. Toad alert. Here we go. Let's go kill this toad. Jeez. Big problems. Big problems. I'm not being careful enough. This is too vulnerable. This whole area. Okay, let's keep tightly closed. Yeah, I need to set these to tightly closed, please. And they destroyed my door. Building destroyer. Destroy my door. Oh boy, we're going to need a hospital soon, but we don't have any water. God damn it. This is bad. This is real bad. We don't have any water to build a, Oh, what am I doing? Get out of there. Okay, this rooftop's almost not done. Not even close to being done. But, oh boy. Oh boy. That's real bad. Real bad. Yeah, I'll build some ramps down here. Anyways, let's actually change this setup a little bit. And I'm just going to make a channel down into the pit here. There. We'll make a channel down. That'll make some ramps that they can get into. And then that should hopefully open up this area here, which will be nice. That way they can get in here. Oh boy. Oh boy. I have 2 hammer dwarves in my militia, which are really effective. You can see how useful they are to kill stuff. The problem is being aware of what's going on. So I need to actually keep an eye out about what's going on here. Because you can see when I'm distracted by stuff. Uh-oh, a rat. Ugh, a rat. Let's get our squatties out to go kill this. Like, these 2 hammer dwarves are quite skilled. But, again, I need to actually be paying attention to what I'm doing. Because if I'm not paying attention, you can see how quickly I can lose a lot of dwarves. Now, granted, it seems like mostly immigrants died, which is not a big deal. I don't think anyone valuable died. This brewer, I don't know who he was. I don't think he was anyone important. It doesn't look like it. Let me read again. Yeah, he wasn't my, like, good brewer. He wasn't the good brewer that I brought with me on the trip, on the expedition. And the peasant was just like some peasant. It wasn't even like a farmer. So, like, basically, the way I see it, that troglodyte was taking out the trash. Like, these are just some trash migrants that don't do anything useful. And they got killed, which is unfortunate, but, you know, not that big a deal. The problem is this guy is my good farmer. Uh-oh, he's really wounded. And who's this guy? My cook. Oh, boy. So these guys are more of an issue now. Boy. We need some kind of, like, help for them. I don't know. I don't have anyone who's medically trained. I might see if I can turn on some basic medical labors. Like wound dresser or something. Who can make for a good, just like, intern little nurse or something like that? Maybe this guy. Looks like we have someone who can do some basic skills in a decent way. We'll get him to do all the medical skills. He can maybe help them out. That's the best I can do. I don't have any water to even set up a hospital yet. Yeah, maybe, you know what? I think what I'm going to do, I'm going to set up my military dwarves to train down here. We're going to build a little barracks right here, so that way they can't just come down into the fort anytime they want. I think that'll help out. So let me actually do that. You're right, I should do that. I've been a little bit too careless. Let's build a weapon rack and some stuff. An armor stand. And a, that's fine. Yeah, maybe a cabinet. And that will make for a good little barracks for everybody. I'll turn this little area into a barracks. That's what I was planning to do anyways. Let's also make some few more doors to help control traffic flow a little bit more. Let's build 3 doors. Yeah, only migrants die, not a big deal. Well, I mean, they're like useless migrants. They're not doing anything useful here. I lost all my farmers, though, which is bad. These 2 farmers are really badly wounded. Okay, this guy's okay now. Yeah, our medical dwarf, our new medical dwarf will probably go help them. So hopefully that'll help out, I guess. I don't know. Either way, don't know what to say about that. Will he help them out? Someone should help this guy. This guy's in big trouble. He looks pretty rough. What's going on with him? Let's take a look at him. Oh, he's got a lot of bad feelings. Oh boy, he's got really negative feelings. Too bad. Too bad for this guy. Yeah, I need to build some traps. Let's actually see if I can build any traps yet. I don't have any weapon production yet. I need to set up some production here. Let's at least make a few... Oh, I don't have the mechanisms. No one's making mechanisms yet. Who's my mechanic? Do I have a mechanic even? I don't have a mechanic. Did my mechanic die? Uh-oh. One of my miners apparently died? Did I lose a miner? I don't know where he went. One of my miners apparently, like, vanished into thin air. He might have died somehow. Let me check who died. Who are the deaths I have here? Dead and missing. Brewer, peasant, dwarven child. Oh, miner. How did he die? Sakud Savaros died from some reason. That's bad. Okay, let's get another miner then. Get another miner for the pit. Who's good at mining? Let's get someone else here. Some random peasant who's otherwise useless. He can be a good miner. This guy's a useless peasant. We'll get him to be a miner. There's more miners. There's more dwarves where those came from, you know? Losing a few dwarves, not a big deal. Problem is if they start having a tantrum spiral, which will be a problem later. Okay, here's my medical dwarf. Can he come heal this farmer? This farmer needs some help. He needs some milk or something. Okay, there, he helped him out. Great, great. So we saved our farmers. Our farmers are okay. That one farmer is important because he's the only good farmer I have. And we can build some stuff soon. I gotta start setting up some production. Like, I have no production here at all. Are these, where are my, these are still a long way from being done. Yeah, we gotta get some miners here. What are these miners doing? Okay, we have one miner doing something. Carve up and down staircase. Let's also arrange my second miner. I'm gonna set up his labors a little bit. Let's turn off all his additional labors that are not related to mining. He just needs to eat, think, eat, sleep, and mine. He doesn't need to do anything else. Okay, there we go. Okay, that's good. That's fine. We still have 19 dwarves. Not too big a deal. Where's that miner? What is he doing? Let's go see where he is. Okay, so he's digging this pit that I dug to find the second cavern. I'm kind of debating if I even need to find the second cavern now because the first cavern is already a little bit dangerous. Okay, this rooftop is going pretty well. This blizzard man is still wandering around. Just slow. A lot of Dwarf Fortress, just waiting for things to happen. This guy's going to start mining the entry tunnel. I gotta start also making some something to memorialize the dead if I don't want to have ghosts. We need another mason. We need like a dedicated mason. I'm gonna have to set somebody up to do that. Oh, I do have a mason working. Let's actually... Where's my mason? What is he doing? He's doing some stuff right now. I'm actually going to change his labors up a little bit. Some of these key labors, I'm going to turn off their basic hauling labors and just get them to do the important jobs. We have more than enough haulers. We have tons and tons of stupid peasants who are not doing anything useful. So we don't need them to do anything else. We'll just get the important guys to do that. Get our cook to do that as well. Turn off all the additional labors on our cook. He can do the important stuff like cooking. Okay, that's good. That way we can get a little bit more efficiency going. I'm going to also deconstruct these stills. We don't need these ones anymore. We have 2 more in the basement here. Yeah, get some brewed drinks going. Let's arrange our stockpiles a little bit more as well. I forget what I wanted to put here. What was I going to put here? I think I was going to put barrels or something. Yeah, let's put that. So let's, oh, sorry, not finished goods, right? Are barrels in finished goods? No, I don't think they are. So not finished goods, disable. They're in furniture, I think, right? Barrels, here they are. So barrels, that's fine. Actually, you know what? We need to set up some things around our farms to make these more efficient, because these farms are not efficient at all right now. Let's set up a few storage areas for the seeds and so on. And make a little seed storage here, a little bag storage here. Yeah, the second cavern might have water. I think that'll be the best way to find water. I could try melting ice, but that's not that sustainable because you have to keep melting more to make more water. And it's not useful for other things like fishing, for example. Somebody's digging down. I haven't found anything yet. He's dug down. Has he dug down all the way yet? He has. Oh, almost. We still have a long way to go. Maybe we'll find the second cavern. One dwarf is working on it. He's working on going deep. So far, I mean, aside from a few deaths, this is not too bad so far. It's going okay. This dwarf is like my newbie dwarf, my newbie miner. So he's got a lot of work to train up. Where's that junk stockpile? Here it is. So let's change settings here. We're going to turn off barrels for this one. Also turn off boxes and bags and... yeah, those two. I'm going to make a box and bag stockpile as well. Which will be right here whenever I finish carving this out. Everybody's despairing because there's so many dead and just like a mess of deaths around here. Okay, here we go. Finally, this miner's done. Get him to carve out this area. Fix this door. Okay, this door all not totally passable, which is fine. I think the troglodytes can open doors though, which is the issue. I do need to set up some traps whenever I can. Did someone build the mechanisms yet? It looks like not. My mechanic is also my miner, so I need to set another person as a mechanic. I think he's not going to be useful for that. So let's find someone who can be a good mechanic. Looks like someone who's also useless, but like can actually do mechanics. I'm just checking out Dwarf Therapist now, looking for anyone who can do these kind of basic jobs. Oh, we got someone here. Got a good candidate. A useless, like, hunter, trapper. He's not going to be trapping, hunting anything. So he can be our mechanic, our architect, and what other jobs can he do? Oh, he's a good gem guy. So maybe we can make him our gem setter type guy. Our doctor is also a good gem setter. So let's actually turn that. Let's turn gem making on for the doctor. He could be our gem maker, gem setter, and our designated doctor as well. That'll be great. Because we got a lot of gems. This map is really good for minerals, gems, things like that. How do you destroy items other than lava or slam bridge? I think there's the only really two main ways. Like some items are too big to be destroyed by the bridge, so that can be an issue. Okay, let's build a weapon rack. Yeah, we're going to turn this area into a little barracks of sorts. Armor stand. Let's build a bed here, maybe just like one bed. And we'll turn this into a little, oh, no doors. I guess the doors are not finished yet. A lot of work needs to be done. I don't want to set too many things designated for mining while I'm still waiting for miners to finish other things. Because when I have too many things around, it's going to start getting too confusing. Okay, need bucket, need bucket, need bucket. You know what? I do have enough wood now. I think I can start making some buckets. Oh, cancel. Let's make some buckets here. Some barrels and some buckets. Oh, I think I make the bucket right in... oh, here it is. Bucket. There we go. Let's make a couple buckets and a couple barrels. Now that we have a lot of wood. That'll be useful for storing stuff. My construction setup is really inefficient now. I'm going to set up a new construction area pretty soon, if I can. Whenever possible, basically. Okay, so we'll turn this into a little barracks pretty soon. There we go, that's fine. Make it to a barracks and assign room to these guys. Let's get them to train here as well. There. Get them to train. We'll leave them here training. That way they can practice a little bit, do some sparring. And if troglodytes or something come in, they can kill them, hopefully pretty quickly. Or at least spot them before they come into the fort. Put a door here as well to kind of block this area of the fort. There we go. 2 more doors there. A lot of doors just to slow down whatever comes through here. We'll build some traps as time goes on. Still need mechanisms. I don't know what my mechanic is doing. What's going on with this guy? Horrified, relieving. What? Horrified, relieving, seeing Mincot Yelfens die. Grouchy being caught in the snowstorm. Okay, so she's pretty upset. A lot of my dwarves have pretty bad moods, but you know, bad moods are not nearly as bad as they used to be. In the past, having a bad mood was like awful, but now it's like not that bad, you know? Could be worse, basically. Oh. What's going on? Did I click something? Uh-oh. Just a lot of waiting now. A lot of waiting around for stuff to finish up. Okay, we've got some food brewing. Let's actually build our little dining hall. Let's build some stuff here. There, we'll set up some of our tables. There we go, that's fine. So we can at least have a little area to dine. We can maybe even smooth this out later. Once had a wrestler dwarf who benoited a child in the fort. 10 out of 10 dwarf moment, yeah. Okay, what are these guys doing anything? They should be alert, right? Oh, that's what it... Oh, I set the civ. That's right, I set the civ alert. Let's do that. These guys need to be alert. Geez, taking a long time. Everybody's desperate for water. Like, they have beer. Why do they need water? What is this? A gnome? A gosling. Why is the gosling dying? Whatever, I don't care about that. Okay, what else do we need around here to build? There we go. Okay, so this will be a nice little dining hall. At least they have somewhere they can come to eat if need be. A lot of drinks being brewed. Let's also start making some meals too. We do need to find some more sources of food beyond just these simple farms. Like, if this tunnel apparently found nothing. Oh, not done yet. So he hasn't finished digging it yet. Maybe we'll find something at the bottom there. I'm always guessing that loyalty cascade happened if Tantrum starts to throw an object towards the other dwarf. Could be. I am kind of worried about that because we did have a few dwarves die so far, which is not great. And who is this died? Is that the, who is this guy? I hope that's not the liaison. Maybe he died somehow. I don't know how he died. Whatever. It doesn't really matter. Everybody's upset right now. What's going on with this guy? He's upset about something. Everything is fine. Great. Okay. Let me check my alerts. Have there been any alerts that I need to think about? No water source, no water source. Just so much junk about no water. Like, I get it. Okay, whatever. Doesn't matter. Nothing important. Here, set up these doors a little bit. There we go. Okay. Okay, at least we'll have these two military dwarves down here to train or something. That could be pretty nice. Just hopefully get everything kind of sorted out. Okay, these guys can eat down here, which is good. So we're getting things going now. Now we need to start getting some actual production economy up. I don't know what my miners are doing. They're apparently doing nothing. Miner is drinking. The other miner is what? Where's the other miner I have? Sleeping, I guess. I think this is the miner. Who is my second miner? Erdem Lustono, or whoever that is. Erdem Lustono. What is he doing? Jack shit, apparently. Where is he even on this list? Erdem Lustono, or something like that. That's his name. Is he alive? Like, where is he? That's odd. I don't even see him on my list here of dwarves. Oh, Erdem Listono is this guy. Oh, he's the commander, so he can't be a miner. That's unfortunate. We'll have to set someone else as a miner because he's our military dwarf. We can't have him mining. Unfortunately, he'll have to do military work. So let's get someone else who can do, I don't know, mining job. Whoever's like useless. Who's like a peasant doing nothing? Okay, this guy, somebody here is like useless. Trying to find someone with like no skills, no real useful skills, that also is like not a terrible miner is probably the best idea here. Okay, I think this is going to be the best guy for mining. Yeah, make this guy the miner. We'll make someone else the mechanic, I guess. The mechanic can be mining for now. There we go. Okay, that's good. So that's fine. Let's start setting up some other workshops. I mean, we need to start setting up some workshops because this area is not good. Now, where should we put the workshops? I think I want them fairly close to where I'm going to be mining. So maybe, again, kind of near the cavern layer here. We don't want them too close to the bedrooms, so a little bit away from them if possible. Maybe like this layer will be a good place for workshops. Let's start setting them up right now. So let's set up our wood economy to start off with. Carpenter workshop, ashery, and then wood burner. And then over here we'll make a wood stockpile. Not too big, it doesn't need to be massive, just like big enough to hold like enough wood. And then we'll put a ash stockpile as well. There we go. Okay, that's okay for a nice little wood area, wood production. We'll also set up some other production facilities related to gems and stone. I think that'll be good as well. Let's go in another direction over here. Maybe up a little bit more, that's fine. We'll make this area, I just want to subdivide it a little bit to make it easy to understand what's what, you know? This will be our stone production little facility. Let's have a gem stockpile, I think. Also make a very small stone stockpile. Dark green X is inaccessible. What do you mean? Oh, if he's stuck, it doesn't matter. I'll just open up a little bit more. Like, this is just to help me plan. If someone's stuck or it's not possible to enter exit, we'll just kind of arrange it a little bit differently. It doesn't matter too much right now. Okay, let's make the gem cutter right here. And we'll also make the cut gem stockpile over here. This will be raw gems and cut gems. Let's put raw gems right here, a little bit bigger. Cut gems across from him. And then we'll make stone production a little bit over here. So just our mason, our mechanic, and crafts dwarf shop, I guess. So mason, mechanic, crafts dwarf shop. And we'll make a finished goods stockpile down here as well, where they can put all these things. Also make a fairly minor stone stockpile. Now, I don't want them to be hauling stone all the time, so I won't make it too big. Just so that there's some stone closely available will be nice. Let's make like a finished goods stockpile for all these other junk and stuff. Okay, that'll be nice for some industry now. We'll also set up some mining, or sorry, not mining, metalworking a little bit later. Maybe we could set metalworking down here somewhere. Let's set up the metalsmith forge. And the ore storage. This could be ore stockpile. We'll make another one for like finished metal goods and stuff, like armor or whatever else we need. And right there, I think that's enough. We'll get everything sorted out later. This will be our main production facility. I'll try to arrange it a little bit better once this is all mined out. Yeah, I have wood burning. Well, not yet. I don't have anything set up, but I'm going to put wood burning, carpentry, and then ashery all here as well. This is going to be wood, gems, stone, and metal. That should all be in that area, and that should be all the basic industries I kind of need. For now, at least. Just we need water. Water is important so I can set up a hospital. Let's actually check my stockpiles. Low on drinks, low on food. Food stores, pretty low. We are going to need some other food, I think. Like, the farms are helping, but they're not, like, enough, I think. Let's keep making easy meals. Okay, brewing drinks. At least we're getting consistently brewing stuff, so that's pretty good. That should help. What animals do we have? Let's check out our animals. Let's kill some animals. We have a lot of stupid little pets. Billy goat. Let's slaughter the goat. Or should I slaughter them? I mean, they're a pet, right? Oh, I can't slaughter it anyways, because it's domesticated. Or it's a pet of someone. Are they far enough from the bedrooms? I think so. Right, here's bedrooms here. The bedrooms are not even close to being done yet. The miners are not interested in finishing. And then workshops are going to be a few layers up. So I think that's far enough. I don't know. Maybe. Cave toad. Uh-oh. Cave toad alert. Cave toad alert. Let's see. Cave toad. A Gorlak too. But let's go see this. Uh-oh. Toad alert. Let's go kill the toad. The toad's going to destroy my door, open everything up here. Okay, let these guys go kill the toad. You can see some epic toad on dwarf action right here. Oh, maybe. I don't know. Is he going to go out? What's wrong? It's passable. Is the toad dead? Did the toad die? He's alive. I guess he's not interested in attacking it yet. Yeah, oh, that's right, that's right. I need my bag stockpile. Okay, there he goes. So he kills the toad. Good. Yeah, I keep forgetting some important things. Let's set up my stockpiles for seeds. And we'll make a cloth workshop. Start making some bags. That's correct. Settings. So this one will be seeds only. And this one will be bags only. There, okay. We'll make a farmer's workshop near the farms. Let's set up a, somewhere in here, I guess. Maybe in the barracks. I don't want to dig anything else. Farmer's workshop. Yeah, let's set that up. There we go, that's fine. Okay, that should help out a little bit with these kind of things. Let's also build a butcher shop down here as well. That'll be good. Butcher, we'll put a butcher in the barracks as well. Why not? And then that can slaughter some stuff, some animals we find any. Ranger is stricken by melancholy. Uh-oh. Poor Ranger. Yeah, bring the toad up. Okay. Let's actually go back to my workshop level. Where's my workshop level going to be? Up here a little bit. There it is. I'm going to set a zoom level here as well. So let's set a zoom here. Let's do number 5. There we go, that's good. That way I can remember where my workshops are. Miner's working there. Okay, this miner's working. Where's he working? Okay, he's working on the bedrooms. Finally, someone's working on the bedrooms. He can clear that up pretty quickly, hopefully. And the workshops, we'll set up a cloth area somewhere in here. Maybe like down here somewhere. I'll make a cloth little region. We'll get some cloth stuff around here. Your dump room is too far from the farm level. Yeah, maybe I will. Let's make one down here somewhere. We'll make one kind of off the side. Just for some refuse here. Get that going a little bit later. Okay, that's not too bad for the time being. Someone's pretty wounded. Like, whoever this dwarf is like bleeding out right now. Still snowing goblin blood. Looks like our rooftop is still not done. So what's wrong with these things? Floor, open space. Is this, like, not finished? Okay, they suspended the construction for some reason. Let's get these guys to finish it. There we go. Get that rooftop finished so nothing can come in. So a lot of stuff's still not even finished yet. Let's turn this into a dining hall. This will be a good spot. Yeah, this is our big dining room. And let's make it just a big meeting hall as well. Good, that's fine. Current owner, nobody, but it doesn't matter. That's okay. This will be nice. At least they can sit here and enjoy themselves. There you go. Brew drink from plant. I think we're actually okay on food. We're not doing too badly on food, right? Our food stores are okay. I would like to get some more fish or meat or something, but we need to find another cavern to do that. Okay, butcher shop. Let's butcher some animals that we just killed. Yeah, butcher some dead animals. That'll be good. So we're doing all right. We're doing all right on food. Actually, I was a little bit slow to get some things set up, just because this start is always a little bit slow with, look at this map. Look at this. Oh my God. Let me zoom out. Oh, did it crash? Uh-oh. Dwarf Fortress just crashed on me. Oh boy. Let's open it up again. Hopefully I didn't lose anything. Oh no, bros. Oh no. Let's open up Dwarf Fortress again. Okay, let's connect OBS up again. Can you guys see? Okay, I can see it. Bro, that's fucked. Uh-oh. 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 Oh no. Bro, no, dude. No way, bro. That sucks. Maybe I could go to some old fort. Oh, this is the one I was playing for my last video. I don't want to do that one now. Let's save game. Damn it, bro. That sucks, dude. That sucks, dude. That fort was not doing too bad. Oh my God. What the fuck caused it to crash? Yo. That sucks so much, bro. That sucks so much. I'm so upset by that. Oh my God. I can go to like some other fort. This is some other fort I made for another video. At least this one's kind of set up. Jeez. I was just trying to zoom out and it fucking blew up on me. This was like another fort I made. I made it for a video I made maybe a couple weeks ago. This was another evil sea biome, but again, it was not reanimating, so it wasn't too dangerous. This one's actually quite well set up. Like, this one's actually doing okay. There's some industry going on. But, bro, it didn't autosave. It didn't autosave. I don't have any autosave. It's gone. Like, these are the only two forts I've saved. These two, like, ocean forts that I made are the only ones I have right now. Like, this one, what is this one called? Aqua Constructs. Some other fort I was working on. Just like a generic ocean fort. Nothing really special about it. This one actually has some industry set up, though, and some other stuff going for it. So it's not too bad. And then I have, like, another one, which is the one I filmed in another video, which was my evil ocean setup that actually has the really awful evil ocean. That sucks, dude. That sucks so much. I'm so upset by that. That fort was going pretty well, I thought. You know, it was a bit slow, but, like, it was not bad. Yeah, I've only these two forts, and neither of them is the one. So that one was the ocean setup, and this one is the other ocean one I had. The other evil ocean. This one has, like, the evil weather. But, bro. That's so depressing. That's so depressing, dude. Yeah, this is my, like, super evil ocean. The llama's head and the ghostly dwarves. But, bro, that sucks. That sucks so much. I think I'm going to end the stream here then. Like, that's the end of that fort. Bro, that's too bad. That's too bad. I should have saved, but the thing about Dwarf Fortress is, like, you can't just, like, save normally. You have to, like, quit and then save. So it's kind of like, I don't know. It's a little bit awkward to do that. Dude, that sucks. Sucks so much. I do have this fort, which is pretty cool. I'm going to make another video covering this fort soon. This is the fort I covered in a previous video. That was like my evil ocean fort. This one's pretty nice. This one has a little bit of a area set up. I don't have too much going for it right now. I have some only very basic industry going. Just some like very simple industry. I don't think I have much going on here right now. What is going on here? Oh yeah, the aquifer flooding that area, yeah. Oh, that sucks. Well, I think I'm going to end the stream here, unfortunately, guys. There goes that Glacier Fort. That Glacier Fort was pretty cool, too. I thought it was going pretty good. Yeah. I was relying on autosave to save my ass, and it didn't save me. Oh, well. Oh, well. That's how it goes, you know. That's the way she goes, boys. Yeah. So let's exit this one. That sucks. Whatever, I'm going to end the stream here, guys. That was good enough, but too bad, too bad. At least we got, like, a glacier fort set up. It was set up pretty well. Food industry was good. Food production was good. Just building was a bit slow, but, you know, it always takes time to build in those kind of situations. When all the dwarves are depressed, they work so slowly, so it's always hard to get things going. But, you know, oh well. That's just how it is. Either way, guys, it's been about 3 hours streaming, so I think I'm going to end it off here anyways. Yeah, I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye, guys. See you later.